right, let's be honest. If you already drive an EV, you know the highs and the lows. Instant torque? Amazing. Waiting forever at a slow charger? Not so much. But the game is changing fast. As an EV owner myself, I've been watching some of these new updates roll out. And they're not just gimmicks. We're talking about real upgrades that'll make owning one of these things way easier. So here are some innovations I think every EV driver should have on their radar. A few may sound familiar to some of you, but the last two really will have a profound positive impact on the EV marketplace. You know how your current EV battery is lithium-ion? Well, it works fine, but we all know the drill. Slower charging when it's cold, range anxiety on long trips, and eventually some degradation. Well, Toyota and a few others are working on solid-state batteries that could flip all of that on its head. We're talking about charging from near empty to full in around 10 minutes. And the range? Well, pretty much double what we're used to now. I'll put it this way. Imagine planning a road trip without even bothering to look up charging stations. That's what solid state could mean. Here's something I think a lot of people overlook. Your EV isn't just a car. It's basically a giant battery pack on wheels. Take the Ford Lightning. Owners are already using it to keep the lights on during power outages. Tesla's bringing out their power share setup with the Cybertruck. And honestly, as an EV driver, that's a huge peace of mind. We've all had these moments when the grid goes down, and being able to run your house, or at least the essentials, straight from your car, that's next level useful. Remember the early days when charging meant planning your whole life around it? Sit down, find Wi-Fi, kill 45 minutes. Now 350 kilowatt ultra-fast chargers are popping up everywhere. If your car supports it, that's 200 miles in like 15 minutes. Basically a coffee break. And here's the weird but real part. Places like Sweden and Michigan are testing roads that wirelessly charge your car as you drive. Imagine just cruising and your battery quietly topping up. It sounds wild, but it's actually happening. This is one that's kind of sneaky. You don't always notice it, but it makes a difference. Tesla, Rivian, and NIO, they're all leaning into AI-driven efficiency. The car learns how you drive, figures out when you're heavy on the throttle, when you coast, and it adjusts energy flow to squeeze out more range. Some startups are even taking it further. AI that monitors your tire pressure, cooling, driving style, in real time, basically making sure you're not wasting a single watt. And of course the big one, over-the-air updates. And I love this. You park your car at night, go to bed, and then the next morning it's got a software patch. No service center, no waiting room coffee, just fixed. Here's where things get interesting beyond just performance. BMW is playing with this idea of a fully recyclable EV, where the entire car can be reused or repurposed at the end of its life. Think about that. Nothing goes to waste. Meanwhile, BYD's been testing solar roof EVs. Park at work all day, come back, and you picked up a free charge just sitting in the sun. And interiors are getting a rethink too. We're talking like mushroom leather, recyclable ocean plastic, sustainable fabrics. I mean, honestly, it feels good knowing these cars aren't just fast and quiet. They're cleaner inside and out. So yeah, owning an EV today is already pretty neat, but the stuff coming down the pipeline, it's going to fix a lot of the little pain points we all deal with. Faster charging, smarter energy use, backup power for your house, and cars that are actually built to be sustainable from the ground up. As someone who's already living in the EV life, I can tell you, it's about to get a whole lot better. If you're curious about where prices are heading and why 2025 might be the tipping point for EV adoption, stick around for my next video. That one's going to be a game changer for buyers. This is one that's kind of sneaky. You don't always notice it, but it makes a difference. Tesla, Rivian, NIO, they're all leaning into AI-driven efficiency. The car learns how you drive, figures out when you're heavy on the throttle, when you coast, and it adjusts energy flow to squeeze out more range. Some startups are even taking it further. AI that monitors your tire pressure, cooling, driving style in real time. Basically, making sure you're not wasting a single watt. And of course, the big one, over-the-air updates. I love this. You park your car at night, go to bed, and the next morning it's got a software patch. No service center, no waiting room coffee, just fixed.